Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to the final game of the District 1 Boys Basketball Quarterfinals here today from the Blickery Activity Center. This is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. I'm Chase Miller alongside Nick Furch, Reggie Funk handling the behind the scenes, the cameras, the puppet master here at NDSCS. The Sargent County Bulldogs at 6-13 on the season. They are the number 6 seed here in this one, going up against the number 3 seed of the Barnes County North Bison, as the Bison are 14-5 on the year. They had one matchup earlier this year where BCN won the lone meeting at Sargent County 56-50 on January the 23rd. And Nick, I'll bring you in. What impressed you most about that particular game that was a month and a week ago between the Bison and the Bulldogs, and what do you expect for game number 2 here in a rematch to close out the district quarterfinals?
You know, I called that game back in January, and one of the big things that I noticed at that time was Barnes County North was 5-3 on the season. They had a rough showing at the Barnes County tournament. I think they had just beat, maybe it was Kidder County the last game of that tournament, or maybe their first game afterwards. But since then, it has been a completely different team. Winners of 10 of their last 12. They're playing really well, and that game against Sargent County was, definitely felt like a catalyst kind of looking at it. They were trailing by double digits most of that game. Fourth quarter happens, and it was like a switch flip. 27 points for them in that fourth quarter, able to come back from behind. And as we've seen since, players like Jason Schlinker have just been, some of the best players in the district for Barnes County, being able to sneak up to this number 3 spot in District 1.
Yeah, Jason Schlenker, the junior guard, 16 points, 3 rebounds here. Obviously, James Jewett, Parker Amon are going to be some players we're going to talk about from the Bison perspective. All for Sargent County. For Ryan Weber's team, he's kind of molded this team, kind of seeing who's going to be in the starting lineup, who's going to be a role player off the bench. He's used some different situations and lineups throughout the years, throughout the games that is this season. Jace Fury leads the way in scoring at 11 points per game, but then it could be a Hoisted one night, it could be a Robert Mund, it could be a Yago. Who knows what could happen here, Nick? And that's what's the one thing, if you're Ryan, that's the good, but also you want to see some consistency here down in Wahpeton this week.
Yeah, I mean, and they're coming off a game here last week in the Bonanza game against Sisseton where they just flat out didn't show up. So how are they going to be able to come out and play a full 32 minutes here and try and pull off an upset, at least seeding-wise? But, this is a Sargent County team with the way you said it. Jace Fury leads in scoring, but there's so many different options, so many different capable weapons that, they feel like they're a tough out. So that's the thing that Coach Weber really needs to kind of instill in the guys here prior to this contest is, hey, just because we're a 6 seed, doesn't matter what our record is, doesn't matter what happened the last time we played. We have the ability to do it. We have the chance to shock them. So we'll just see it. Who shows up tonight, who decides to play all 32 minutes, because I think this is going to be the game that's going to come down to that.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll recap what happened last year for both the Barnes County North Bison and the Sargent County Bulldogs in Valley City. We'll get to our starting lineups, that and more here from the Blickery Activity Center.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richland, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional-grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Emery Vistos Implement has been family-owned and operated since 1935, located in Oaks, North Dakota. They sell CarQuest automotive parts and numerous lines of agriculture parts. Plus, you'll have to stop by and check out their clothing and footwear department, featuring the brands of Brothers in Arms, Howitzer, Ariat, Cinch, and Twisted X Footwear. Emery Vistos Implement, everything and anything you need is under one roof. Stop in just south of Oaks on Highway 1 or call 701-742-2167.
As we take a look at what happened last season between these two clubs at the District 1 basketball tournament at the Bubble in Valley City, Barnes County North, they able to, in that particular one here for BCN, make it all the way to a region qualifier, and they would defeat the Oaks Tornadoes and make it to a region tournament. Well, for the Sargent County Bulldogs, a club that lost in the championship to Sargent County, able to win the championship, that is, over the Hankinson Pirates last year, and then finally make their way and finish 5th place at a state tournament, beating our Redeemers at the Minot State Dome, taking down Lemoore Litchell-Marion at the Jamestown Civic Center for the region title, and they lost to Hankinson, that was, in the District 1 title. So a Bulldog team that really looks a lot different in terms of faces throughout the course of this season. Again, they made it all the way to the region title. Well, for Barnes County North, they were able to beat Oaks in a region qualifier. Nick, biggest takeaway in this particular game is what, from either a BCN or Sargent County perspective, what must they do here for 4 quarters basketball?
You know, I think the big thing, and you kind of let off right there, is if you look at the Sargent County team that showed up for tournament time last year, just about all of them have graduated. They're all gone. So you have a lot of new faces. You've got, you know, a freshman in Cole Fury. You've got 8th graders in Eli Olson and Hans Hansen who are going to see some action. Some sophomores in Andrew Iago and Tristan Peterson. You've got these young guys who are really going to be seeing their first time kind of in the spotlight here in the district tournament. So how are they going to respond? How are they going to be able to, help your Jace Fury, your Michael Hoysted, your James Schrager, your Robert Munn, some of your older guys who have had the experience and have at least been involved in some of these bigger games? How are those young guys going to be able to contribute here tonight?
We'll find out what's going to happen next. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Starting lineups in the opening tip as we put a bow on day number 1 here in the District 1 quarters at the Blickery in Wapaton. That's coming up here on your LiveVent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
To see and do in Hankinson. We may be modest in size, but our abundant local businesses and recreational opportunities mean we have every amenity you need. Our community is always finding new ways to have fun. bring people together, or help those in need. Residents of Hankinson will tell you this is small town living at its best. They invite you to see for yourself.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC.
As that does it again for a pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. Our officials here of this one will be Ryan Schneider, Logan Finkston, and Jared Micklejohn one more time as we get to our starting lineups. Brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company for the Sargent County Bulldogs. 6-13 on the season. Head coach by Ryan Weber, averaging 47 points per game. Defensively giving up 56 points per contest. This is a Bulldog team that lost 7 straight to begin the season, but since then, they've done well. They're 6-6 after that midway point of the season here for Ryan Weber's club. Coming off of a loss their last game here in the Bonanza at NDSCS against Sisseton, held their season low in scoring at just 27 points. As the Bulldogs here in their dark blue uniforms will go like this. Jace Fury, a 6-foot junior guard, 11 points, 3 assists here on the year for Fury. From there, here for the Bulldogs, we're going to have James Trainer, a 5'9 senior, 6 points and 2 assists per contest here for Trainer. Also in the starting lineup here for Sargent County will be Logan Bope, a 6'1 junior guard. Bope spelled B-O-P-P for some of those wondering on your Wheel of Fortune. As you have Cole Fury, the younger brother of Jace, the 5'10 freshman guard, 3 points and 3 rebounds per contest. And Robert Munn, the 6'1 senior center, 5 points, 5 rebounds here for Sargent County. Jace Fury, Trainer Bope, Cole Fury, Munn, Sargent County head coach by Ryan Weber. As we turn our attention now to Barnes County North, the Bison head coach by Dawson Schmidt in his first year at the helm here for the Bison at 14 wins, 5 losses on this season. They're averaging 50 points per game while defensively giving up 46 points per contest as the Bison here will come out in their home white uniforms. Jason Schlenker, a junior guard in the backcourt, 16 points and 3 rebounds. From there, Parker Amon, a senior forward, 9 points and 6 boards per game. Parker Amon here for the Bison. Miko Kobernick, the senior guard, 5 points and a rebound for Kobernick. From there, you're going to have as Remick here, the junior. Zayden, 6 points and 4 assists. And then James Jewett, the senior forward, 8 points and 9 rebounds per game. Schlenker, Amon, Kobernick, Remick, and Jewett here for Dawson Schmidt and the Barnes County North Bison. Their last game against Division A Northern Cass back on February the 18th at home in a 13-point loss to the Jags. That again does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. I'm Chase Miller. He's Nick Furch. Reggie Funk handling everything else here on top of the Blickery Activity Center as our final game of the District 1 quarterfinals is underway today here in Wahpeton at 7:41 on a Friday night as we wrap up the month of February here in the Blickery. Ball will go right-handed side for the Bulldogs. That'll go to Cole Fury. Leaves us up top now to Jace. Man pressure defense by the Bison. That's their big key is you got to play D to get on the floor for Coach Schmidt. Ball goes left-handed side. Trainer gets walled off there. Skips to Fury at the right wing. Stop, pop, shoot. This one short. Rebound here. Munn able to take the rebound. Turnaround jumper can't go as Trainer will come up with it. Back to Munn. 16-footer on the way. That's off the mark. And the Bulldogs are hustling on the loose ball, but Parker Amon will come away with it.
You know, a couple of good looks there. I mean, that fadeaway from Mund on the baseline, probably not what you want, but at least being able to get another good look there from the free throw line. I mean, that's great, but good job there by Barnes County being able to finish off that defensive possession.
Yeah, Cole Fury took a little inadvertent shot there by Munn. This one goes on the inside to Jewett for the Bison, and he will pick up the foul. The biggest thing when it comes to BCN that we saw earlier in the day for Oaks, they got two big guys, and they're going to be all over the floor. Jewett will pick up a foul.
Yeah, good box out there by Trainer. I mean, definitely giving up just a little bit of height against Jewett there. So being able to box out and draw that foul is a great thing to see.
Cole Fury leaves it off to Munn. Extra pass now to Trainer. Trainer at the right wing in front of the Bison bench. Trainer looking for a cut. Finds one here to Bope. Munn will have it on the inside. Left-handed side to Jace. Fury will handle the basketball here. Ankle cross taking the screen. Pick and roll to Munn. Munn on the inside. Extra fine. Right wing to Trainer. Trainer drive kick. This one goes to Bope. Bope on the inside off the window. No good. And Jewett corrals the miss.
Yeah, good defensive possession there again. I mean, one and done, but made them go the entire offensive possession, and to come away empty like that, it's a great thing to see.
Three-pointer, Kolbernick off the side of the arc. Rebound comes down to James Trainer, his second board already here for the Bulldogs. This one goes now to Fury, who had a little skip to my Lou travel here for Sargent County. Game number 20 of the season for both clubs here. It's double elimination, so just like the previous three, if you lose, you still got life, but then it's win or go home time on Monday. Full court pressure defense for the Bulldogs. This one going to be in the front court. Dangerous pass. Remick will see it at the right wing. Zayden looking for it on the interior. Parker Amon will handle it there. Here's a double. Finds it. Schlenker, 7-footer inside the paint. Gets the shooter's touch to go.
Yeah, good job there by Schlenker. Able to find that soft spot in that 1-3-1 zone, and especially with that mismatch with Amon being guarded by Trainer. That's exactly the kind of look you want to get in that offensive set.
Bulldogs with Trainer able to cross over right to left, gets inside the paint, off the mark. Schlenker gets the rebound here. Schlenker up the near sideline now for the Bison. Kolbernick open from the baseline. He'll shoot three-pointer long. Rebound Jewett, who gets fouled. And James Jewett magnet for the basketball early in this one off the miss, as he will head to the line to shoot two, as the foul will come across on Mund. It'll be Roberts first and the team's first.
Once again, that weak side rebounding, especially on an airball shot like that, I mean, that's usually a gimme for an offensive rebound. Good job there by Jewett being able to be in the right position.
James makes the free throw attempt. The Bison with the first 3 points of the game on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. Second one on the way for Jewett is going to be long. Rebound comes down here to Jace Fury. And the Bulldogs looking to get on the board because their fans are saying, we want to take a seat on the wooden bleachers here at the Blickery. Munn takes the ball screen here to Fury on the baseline. Drive kick to Ty on the way. Jumper rattling out by Cole. Rebound, though, here for Jace's second. Jace off the right, buck off the window for two.
Great effort there by Jace Fury. Just one of these kids that lives in the gym and lives for these opportunities.
Turnover for the Bison. Fury will see it here. Right-handed layup, and the Bulldogs are out in front here with Cole Fury.
The Fury brothers helping Sargent County get to an early lead, at least try and get him some confidence here.
Jewett from the block, able to kick. Kolbernick, extra pass, top of the key. Here goes a Remick three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Zayden Remick with the triple.
Kolbernick took a three there earlier, and this time doing a good job getting that extra pass to Zayden Remick, able to convert from the top of the key.
James Trainer with it. That'll go to Fury. Ankle cross right to left. Right-handed skip for two. Look at that for Cole Fury, the freshman, now with four.
And he may be a freshman, but he doesn't play like it. He plays with a lot of effort.
As Fury get on the deck, here goes Trainer. Nice shot fake up and in, and points off of turnovers. And James Trainer gets two more. Time out on the floor for Dawson Schmidt. The Bulldogs are biting early, up by two.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you. Bank North been a trusted partner for generations. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. bank north. Top bank. Chase Miller, Nick Furch alongside with Reggie Funk. And the story of this game is the pressure by the Bulldogs early. Parker Amon on the baseline, and there's another turnover, Nick. I already got the Bulldogs have forced at least 3 BCN turnovers here in the opening 3 minutes of play.
You know, and right there, that was actually probably a best-case scenario as Bope tried to jump it for his steal, and you had a 2-on-1 with Mund being the lone defender for Sargent County, and just Amon unable to handle that, which would have probably been an easy bucket for Amon.
Logan Bope will give this one down to James Trainer. Trainer on that Wildcat emblem. Leaves it right-handed side of Fury. Fury with Cole. That's to Robert Munn. Munn hands this one off now to Jace. Right pocket 3 short. Rebound here to Parker Amon.
Yeah, I think Schlenker got a fingertip on that. Great closeout there by Schlenker.
Chance to tie or take the lead here for BCN with a quality possession. Remick right-handed side. Newly inserted is James Schwer, the sophomore forward. He gives it to Schlenker, left wing now to Dylan Piatz, the senior guard. Here goes inside, and there's going to be a foul. The question is on who? Zayden Remick took a hard drive. If it's on Mund, it'll be his second. Instead, this one will come across Logan Bope, his first.
Yeah, just a little late stepping up there for the contest was Bope, but I mean, you know, that's one of the things. I believe this is his first start of the season. That's something we've seen from Coach Weber a lot this season is different starting lineup combinations, and being able to defend and at least play well is something that gives Bope this opportunity. That time just a little late stepping up.
Zayden Remick heads to the free throw line, a 63% free throw shooter, now 1 of 3 from the stripe. As this Bison team, the number 3 seed from a year ago, made it to the region tournament, lost to Ellendale in the Region 1 quarters, coming off a 14-9 year, where Sargent County last year went 21-7, 5th place at state at the Mounted State Dome. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Remick's up and in. He's got 4. Bison back within 1. As he'll handle it now for Jace Fury. Fury. Bison thought about doubling. This one goes on the high toast to Logan Bope. Jumper on the way for Fury from the left wing. Can't get it. Rebound to Remick.
Yeah, got to be able to convert when you're able to break the press like that. Good job by Barnes County being able to force a tough shot there on Fury.
And Schlenker will walk with that basketball. Sierra Song, a 1-2 step. That'll be a turnover, as you'll see Sargent County here with Andrew Yago. Also coming in will be Tristan Peterson, the 6'3 sophomore guard. Peterson 4 points and 4 rebounds a game. Similar stat line for Yago.
You know, both of those guys were players that started the season in the starting lineup and have really had to adapt to more of a role player opportunity off the bench for Coach Weber.
Hoisted right-handed side leaves it now to Trainer. Trainer on the baseline, bounce pass to Hoisted, who spins and a block shot by Parker Amon. Bulldogs stay with it though to the left wing. Now they give it to Fury. Jace Fury here at the right wing gives this one right-handed side now to Trainer. Trainer at the free throw line. 7 seconds on the shot clock to Peterson. Peterson with 5 back to Fury. That's Jace. Fury spins, gets one off from the left elbow. This one rattles out, and a rebound by Parker Amon. Amon on the outlet, and a turnover here on BCN. That has been the Achilles heel so far for the Bison. 5 turnovers in the opening quarter.
And you know, it has been some good scrappy play by Sargent County, but we've also just seen, you know, 2-3 just unforced errors for Barnes County, including that one there. I mean, that was a great opportunity, good defensive possession, and just throwing it away like that. That's something that's going to be hard to continue if you want to win as a 3 seed here.
Yeah, Barnes County North, the Bison here in their white uniforms, Sargent County in their dark blue uniforms. Ball goes right-handed side. Thinking about one was Hoisted. Hoisted trying to back down Schwer. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inside on the shovel pass. This one gets intercepted eventually. James Schwer to James Dewitt, and a turnover here on the Bulldogs. The Bison will handle it now with Schlenker. Left-handed side. Here goes Dylan Piatz, and a foul here on Sargent County. Peterson will pick up his first. The team's third at the 2-minute mark here of the quarter.
You know, that was a really good closeout there by James Schwer, able to not only contest the shot, but then also continue and play defense for the full possession. Usually you see a guy fly into the bench there, but good job by Schwer.
Yeah, James Schwer here for the Barnes County North Bison going up against Sargent County. Peterson almost got a steal in his own right here for the Sargent County Bulldogs as they will reset the shot clock and let this one go to the right wing. Schwer, top of the key as they reverse it left wing. This one goes back to the top to Piatz, back to Schwer. On the interior, good hand defensively, though, by Peterson. If you're 6'3", use that wingspan to your advantage.
Yeah, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan.
Bulldogs, other side, 2 points for Trainer. He's got 4, and the Bulldogs extend that lead now to 3. Full court pressure defense here for Sargent County. Whose shoe is off of? Well, it's off of number 4 of Dylan Piotz here for Barnes County North, and another turnover.
You know, we saw Logan Boat get called for a foul earlier for being late to step up. Good job there by Yago, able to step in front, get his feet planted, and, you know, force that ball out of bounds off of Piotz's leg there.
Second time these two teams have met this season. Winner has a date with Hankinson coming up on Monday night. Loser will square off with Tri-State in a loser out game at 4:30 on Monday afternoon. With it now, ball goes left-handed side. Here goes Cole Fury on the inside, able to spin, got Jewett up in the air. He throws it up, and an acrobatic and one for the freshman Cole Fury.
Ooh, that is something that, you know, I'm sure he's thrown a shot up like that in the driveway many times, but man, to actually see that go, ooh, that could be a good candidate there for our Agassiz Precision play of the game.
Well, that was nearly a travel. He got Jewett up in the air, and then all of a sudden, what do when you hear the whistle? Just throw it up, because good things can happen.
Right, good things can happen, and also a big thing there is that's a second foul on Jewett, so something that will also be able to kind of take away from that.
Parker Amon gets the miss after the miss on the free throw attempt, but Cole Fury's got 6 points. Jewett with the foul. He's got both here for Barnes County North. 68 seconds here in the quarter. Bulldogs lead it by 5. BCN left-handed side. They'll handle it with Remick. High post touch to Schlenker. Schlenker gets doubled. Schwer from the right pocket. 3 on the way. Tickles a twine. James Schwer with a made three-pointer.
Oh, big shot there for Schwer, able to get it back to that one possession.
You'll see it now for Jace Fury. Fury wearing those little off-pink shoes as he gives it now to his brother. This one trying to get a steal. Cole Fury's going to hit the deck. It's still loose, and eventually we'll get a timeout for Ryan Weber, as they'll say there was enough of a possession there for Cole Fury. We'll break with them. 39.5 seconds left to go here in the quarter.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Broadcasting today from the Farmers Union Insurance David Bergman Agency broadcast booth, serving the Foreman, Oaks, and surrounding communities. Get in touch with David at 701-724-6252. That's 724-6252. David Bergman Agency with Farmers Union. Chase Miller alongside Nick Furch and Reggie Funk with you here. Jumper on the way for the Bulldogs after the timeout. Perfect timeout for Ryan Weber as they get the 2 points here on the way for Hoisted. 14-10, Schlenker breaks the press. Schlenker throws it up, and Hoisted will pick up the foul for the senior, his first, team's fourth, as we'll see Schlenker to the line, a 71% free throw shooter to shoot the pair.
Yeah, and Schlenker is one of these players that, you know, I just think as the game goes on, as the evening goes on, that's going to be someone that Coach Schmidt really relies on.
As the scoreboard here inside the Blickery goes dark alongside with the backboard, we hope that doesn't mean anything else. Up, just someone accidentally hit the main power. Where's Back to the Future? Where's McFly? Where do we got this stuff? Where's the flux capacitor?
You know, there was a game similar to this called earlier this season. I can't remember if it was a boys or a girls game, but shot clock got frozen. The light on the back of the backboard froze, and you know, everyone had to kind of take a little bit of a pause. So good thing that it pops on here.
Well,
Don't have too much of a delay.
We'll see what happens for our score hub here in a moment as well. I might have to have Reggie Funk go down there possibly in between the quarters and see what happens here. They get the free throw attempt. We'll have to count that up for a second, as the free throw was good. Free throw attempt number 2 is up and in. So now you got 2, 4, 7, 10, 12 points should be on the board here for Barnes County North, with 21.5 seconds left here in this quarter, as they'll have to tally it up again. The free throw should be 12 after the made free throw, but they have 11. So you'll see it here now for Sargent County, as this one will go to the high post. 11 seconds left. Ball gets driving kick right-handed side to Hoisted. 3 on the way for Hoisted. Hoisted now with 5. Bison will handle it in the front court. Three-pointer on the way. He's going to go short, and that's how we'll end the third quarter play. It's 17-11, Sargent County.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. We'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with IRE. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it is a 17-11 contest. As again, just had a little power outage here at the scores table, so we'll get that all situated here in a moment. Sargent County with the advantage here in this second quarter play, as they will see this now. Playing a little zone pressure defense, as this one's going to get stolen away for a moment. Bulldogs will see it in the front court, as they will handle it at the right wing. This one will go to Michael Hoisted. Hoisted with a hard drive off the window, good for two. Hoisted now has 7, as the Bulldogs have taken a 19-11 lead. You'll see this coming through, and we'll see a timeout here for Dawson Schmidt. We'll break as well. 7:24 to play here in the opening half. It's 19-11 in favor of Sargent County.
Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws. NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. It's 19-11. Sargent County leads it here over the Barnes County North Bison, as you'll see it here for BC in the front court with Miko Kobernick. Kobernick gives it to Schwer. Schwer gives it right-hand side to Parker Amon. It's loose for a moment. Hoisted lost it out of bounds, and this one will go back to BCN. It's a tough one there if you're a fan of Sargent County, but good hustle regardless, as you'll see it with 19-11 remaining. This one will go now for the Bison here with Remick. Remick at the wing gives it right-hand side to Kobernick. Kobernick at the right wing here for the Bison, as he will handle it on the ball. Fake gives it to Remick. Remick at the left-handed side. Sees this now on the right baseline. Kobernick with a shot fake. Kobernick weaving his way, and this one will go out of play in a turnover. Nope, this one will be last touch here for Sargent County, as Robert Mund will make a substitution. Miko Kobernick to check into the game, as Kobernick will inbound it on the baseline, and we'll get a foul here, as the foul will come across, as Robert Mund will pick up the foul. It'll be his second, team's first of the quarter, as Mund will check out of the game, as Hoisted will check back in here for BCN. As he'll handle it now, top of the key. Here goes a 3 for Remick. That'll go short. Rebound for Sargent County for Hoisted. Hoisted gets the rebound here. Hoisted in the front court at the free throw line. Hoisted inside the paint, right-handed. Scoop shot, and Hoisted will head to the free throw line. Sargent County 0 for 1 from the stripe so far in this one. As we'll see, Barnes County North picking up the foul with Remick. That'll be his first and the team's first here this second quarter. 6:37 left to play here in the second. As the free throw is going to be on its way for Sargent County, that'll go long here for Hoisted. Free throw opportunity number 2 as Schwer will check out with Kobernick. Grady Barclay will come in. Schlenker into the game as well with Dylan Piatz, Parker Amon, and the Bison also have Zayden Remick. If you're just joining us, James Jewett with 2 fouls early in this game, still on the bench. Hoisted free throw attempt number 2 is up and in. Make it a 20-11 game right now here for Sargent County. And we'll have a foul on the floor.
I believe that'll be on Hansen there from behind.
And Hansen, the 5'9" 8th grader, with his first, the team's second here of the quarter. And Barnes County North will inbound it here with Grady Barkley. You'll see it here for BCN as they will handle it right wing. They'll give this one now to Barkley. Bounce pass on the inside, and then there's a foul here for Sargent County. Eli Olson will pick up the foul, his first and the team's third.
You know that, and that's just, you know, we talked about it right at the start. Young guys, how are they going to play? 8th grader Hansen picking up a foul from behind. 8th grader Olson just being maybe a quarter step slow, unable to step in front and get that.
BCN will throw this one up off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Logan Bope. Outlet to the near sideline, that'll be to Hansen. Ball goes to the left hand inside of Hoisted. Hoisted bounce pass, good hands defensively here by BCN with Remick, and good hustle back the other side of the floor for Logan Bope.
Great defensive effort there in transition by Bope, and also good job being able to defend without fouling. I mean, there's still way too much of this quarter to go with only this one foul to go before eventually getting into the bonus.
As the Bison will inbound the basketball, as they will handle it here on the inbounds with Grady Barkley, the junior. Barkley gives it right-handed side to Dylan Piatz. Piatz on the bounce line here to Parker Amon. It's loose, and we're going to get a tie-up here between Parker Amon and Logan Bope, and the arrow will make its way towards Sargent County. 22-11 right now, and Sargent County, quite frankly, Nick, has been in control of this game really from almost the tip of this one in the first half.
Yeah, I think it was, 3-0 to start for Barnes County, and since then it's been all Sargent County. So great to see this Bulldogs team being able to compete as the lower seed.
As that one was coming for Bope on the way, as he'll get a turnover here, as we'll handle it the other side. Now this one will be to James Trainer. Trainer at the right wing with the basketball. 22-11, bounce pass on the interior. Here goes Fury up and in for 2. And another timeout on the floor. 5:29 left to play. It's 24 now to 11 here for the Bulldogs.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Now the quick timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank as we get a reach and foul here in this one for Sargent County. That foul comes across on Logan Bope, his second, the team's fourth. So from here on out, from the Bison perspective, if you can get to the free throw line where it's been a little difficult shooting the ball, they've got 3 field goals. 2 of them are threes, but they've had yet to score in this quarter. And the question becomes, when do you bring James Jewett back? Well, after the timeout, he's right back on here on the court here, Nick.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, obviously for Sargent County, that's going to be the guy you try and go after, try and get him that third one. But, for Barnes County, you just want to try and feed him the ball and try and get him as involved in this game as you can.
Yeah, Barnes County North as Schlenker will see this here. Other side. This one going up. No rebound here for James Jewett. Johnny on cue, and James Jewett for Barnes County North will head to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 from the stripe. That's his 3rd rebound of the game. Foul will come across here on the Bulldogs. Andrew Yago will pick up the foul, his first, team's 5th, and 2 free throws here for BCN.
Yeah, do what you can to get shot opportunities, get chance to see the ball go in the bucket, and that's really all that Barnes County and Jewett can hope for here in the second quarter.
Yep, Barnes County North with Jewett to the free throw line here will hit the first one. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line as 2, 4, 6, 7. This will be the 8th free throw attempt, and this one is up and in. Another 2, 4, 6, 6 of 8 here from the free throw line as they will handle it. As it's 24-13, 5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Right wing Fury on the inside. Jewett comes in right off the bat, gets potentially it'll be a turnover. It's a jump ball, but the arrow will make its way to BCN. So you can just tell the impact that Jewett has on this BCN team right now here, Nick.
And if anything, it just makes Sargent County have to think about him. So, just the way that guys like Amen and Schlenker have been playing, they obviously demand control, but Jewett just adds another element.
Cole Fury will pick up the foul, and again, if you're the Bison with 4:52, just get to the free throw line. If you can make your free throws right now, you can stop the clock, you can find a ways to just get this back into what you want to do a little bit, and if you can do that, that can go a very long way here in this contest.
Exactly. It almost feels like kind of the end stretch of the game, when teams are fouling and you're trying to stop the clock and do whatever you can. That's what it feels like with 5 minutes left in just the second quarter. But, this could really be an opportunity for Barnes County North to just do whatever they can to stay in it and capitalize on what has been a pretty good, scrappy performance by Sargent County here in this first half.
Schlenker now with 5, back to a 10-point game currently. Actually, Schlenker's got 3, 3 in the first quarter now, 1 in the fourth. That adds up to 4 in this one. 24-14 regardless. Bulldogs will see it here now to Andrew Yago. Back up top to Fury. Fury with a jumper from the right wing. That'll swirl out. No good. Rebound. And this one will be a tie-up as you had both James Traynor and Zayden Remick battling for it, and the arrow will favor Sargent County.
And that's one of those where, you can be upset as much as you want, but if there's no box-out attempt, they're not going to call what used to be called over the back. Now we just say loose ball foul, but good job there by Traynor, able to sky up and defend without, or try and go for that without fouling.
3-pointer here for Fury. Fury's got 5, and it's now a 27-14 lead with 4:15 left to play in this first half. Bounce pass. Parker Amen off the window for 2, and the Bison are trading buckets now a little bit here with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, great look there for Amen. That's going to be a spot where in this full court press, that's going to be the opportunity for him to get some easy buckets.
Hoisted shots off the mark. Kobernick gets the rebound here for BCN as they will give it to the right-handed side. The Bison will now find Jewett. Jewett on the skip pass to Kobernick. Kobernick with it at the high post touch as they give it right-hand side to Remick. Makes his way to the paint, off the window, no good. Rebound, put back Jewett, yes.
See, and that's one of those things right there where, you have Traynor boxing out, but Jewett just using that size, going straight up, reaching over. Really good effort there by Jewett, able to get that extra bucket and extra chance.
27-18 now as you'll see the Bulldogs here with Traynor to the free throw line as James will head to the stripe to shoot 2. Foul will come across BCN. This will be on Zayden Remick, his second, team's second. So 4 fouls combined for the Bison, 2 by Jewett and 2 by Remick here in this game. With 3:28 left to play in the half, free throw attempt is up and good. Free throw is good by Traynor as now the Bulldogs are 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Second free throw attempt on the way.
And Peterson coming back in. Expect to see him play the top of that zone and use that big 6'7" wingspan to try and get some pressure on Barnes County North.
Here comes Schlenker into a 3-pointer after the miss by Traynor. Rebound, though, by James. That'll be his 5th. Traynor goes the other side of the floor. Just over 3 minutes play. Nice find by Traynor. To the left block for 2 to Tristan Peterson.
Yeah, nice look there by Traynor, and good job there by Peterson, able to just nice and easy take it up, knowing he didn't have Jewett or Amin on his back trying to block his shot.
1-3-1 zone foul on the floor. Bonus free throws upcoming here. Schlenker will head to the stripe. He was fouled by the opposite number 1 in Peterson. So now for Ryan Weber, 2 on Tristan, 2 on Logan Bopin, 2 on Robert Mund. The Bulldogs came in averaging 47 points per game. They already got 30 here in this first half, while Barnes County North came in averaging 50, but they only gave up 46 points per game. And right now some work to do here for the Bison, and free throws help.
Free throws help a lot. And I mean, we've seen since it's gone to this bonus, just only, I think, 2.5 minutes of actual game time ago, but it almost feels like 5-10 minutes. This has turned into a pace of play that's very beneficial for Barnes County North.
As you will see, Schlenker hitting both free throw attempts. It's now 30-20. Schlenker will check out for a quick little breather here. And the Bison are back within 10. How much more can they get before the half? Well, if you're the Bulldogs, you got an answer. Here goes Fury. Fury at the left wing jumper. That'll go long. Rebound, though, of the opposite Fury here with Cole. Cole will see it here at the right wing. Lost it for a moment. It's on the deck. Cole Fury is going to be tied up with him, and Grady Barclay, and the arrow will favor Barnes County North.
Yeah, that felt like one dribble too many there for Fury. Probably should have dished that out. I think that was Yago there at the top of the wing. Just dribbled one too many times into that double team, and that's going to result in that jump ball.
The Bison able to see this and break the pressure. It's a 3-on-1. Remick's shot is blocked on the way here from Sargent County, and it goes out of bounds. What a play by the 6'3 Yago. Gets the block and the ricochet on top of it. It will be Sargent County with the rock.
Amin was there on that opposite block. I think that's one of those plays that Remick's got to dish that off to the big man there in position to get an easy bucket.
Sargent County here with Yago will see this one to the paint, off the window, can't get it to go. Barnes County North with the rebound with Remick. Remick will handle it in the front court now here for BCN. As he does, bounce pass right-handed side. This one goes right wing to Glady Barkley. Back up top to Remick. Remick at the wing. 2 minutes left in this first half of play as they work it right-handed side to Barkley. He'll launch. He'll shoot. Three-pointer's going to go long. Rebound off the Fury's hands, and the Bison will utilize it. It was 17-11 after 1 quarter of play. 13 points here for Sargent County in the second, 9 for the Bison, and there's 1:55 left in the half. Schlenker on the inbounds here will give it right-handed side. Fury nearly wanted to get a steal as it goes to Remick. High post touch Schlenker. Schlenker with it on the interior, throws one up and in. Schlenker's got himself a nice performance here. A couple field goals to the free throw line. It's down to 8. Ball goes left wing here for the Bulldogs. Peterson left-handed side to Fury. Back to Fury. That's Cole to Jace. Jace tiptoes the end line. Scoop shot from the baseline. No. Rebound to James Jewett.
Yeah, just been all out of sorts here in these half-court sets for Sargent County.
Schlenker on the baseline. Shot no. Rebound. Parker Amin off the window. Good for 2. Parker Amin, 4 points and 4 boards.
Oh, and just like that, lead cut down to 6. I mean, since that bonus opportunity for...
And we'll get an illegal screen. Take the 3 points off for Fury. Tristan Peterson was not set. That'll be his third. And with 1:05 left to play, BCN making a run right now. Currently here for the Bison as they trim this to a 2-possession game.
Yeah, since the bonus opportunity happened, it's been all Barnes County North. It's completely changed the pace of play. It's changed the style of defense that Sargent County has been able to play with. And really, Barnes County North doing a great job of capitalizing on that inability to be super aggressive for the Bulldogs.
Remick will turn this one over here for the Bison. 56.9 left to play in the half as it's 30-24 right now. The Bulldogs will see it here with Jace Fury as Fury will handle the basketball. Bison right now doing a nice job getting that double-digit deficit down to single digits. The Bulldogs here trying to see if they can get something going late in this first half. Jumper on the way, halfway in and out, no good on the miss by Trainer. Rebound comes down to Schwer. Outlet now for the Bison to Schlenker. Schlenker right wing up top, Schwer open for a moment, able to rip it through on the block, and this one will be an offensive foul on Schwer. Negate the end one. Schwer thought it was an end one. Taking the brunt of that was Trainer, and the foul comes on Schwer. That'll be James's first.
If you watch James Trainer play football at all this year, you know he's no stranger to some hard contact. job there, taking on a much larger offensive player.
Shot clock is off here as the Bulldogs will see it here on the near side with Trainer. Trainer trying to get by his man, gets inside the paint, shovel pass, ball deflected out of bounds as we'll stay with Sargent County, who was last touched here by Parker Lettenmeyer, it looked like. And it will stay Sargent County basketball. Nice pass on the inside, but a turnover. Grady Barkley will come up with it. Barkley with 15 seconds, hands it off to Schwer, now to Schlenker. And for how much went wrong for the Bison in the first half, you're only down 6, a chance to make it 4 or 3. Schlenker nearly with a double dribble, used up the dribble, gives it right-handed side, 2 seconds, 1 second, they got to get a shot off. Good if it goes, that'll go long, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. 13 points in the quarter for Sargent County, while you had 13 points as well in the quarter here for Barnes Sky North. Halftime show brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance. David Bergman Agency coming up around the corner. That is next.
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Weimar Auto is now an Auto Value Parts store. Their dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to being your hometown auto, ag, and truck service, Weimar Auto has the supplies from hardware and plumbing to agriculture solutions to local specialty products. Weimar Auto will strive to give you the best service at the greatest value possible. For shop hour specials or auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Benedictine Mission Coordinator has a great move-in special. For a limited time, you can save $5,000 when you move in. That's $1,000 off your first 4 months of rent, and the $1,000 move-in fee is waived. Your rent at Benedictine Mission Coordinator covers 3 meals a day, home and yard maintenance, indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic and Benedictine Therapy Services, and much more. To schedule an appointment, call Benedictine Mission Court at 218-784-5250. Save $5,000 with this move-in special. In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson, 701-361-3189, or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
30-24, the halftime score here is the Sargent County Bulldogs lead over the Barnes County North Bison here on your Farmers Union Insurance halftime show. Looking at the first half of play, it's definitely been one of those games where it's been very much back and forth, where we've seen some energy from Sargent County being able to contribute to some turnovers, points off of turnovers, leading +9 in that category. As for Barnes County North, doing a good job sinking their free throws, hanging around, currently 8 for 12. Part of what was really a change to get them back into a 6-point deficit here going into the halftime score. The Bulldogs, the number 6 seed here in the district tournament, hoping to be the first visiting team, the first lower seed, to come away with a victory here in the last game of the evening, in the last game of February Frenzy, as Chase called it. So as we look into it here, we will take a break, step aside, and we'll be right back with a couple of stats from the first half of play.
Looking for a college experience where you can get a degree and make a difference? Valley City State University is the top public regional college in North Dakota, as ranked by U.S. News and World Report. Visit today at vcsu.edu/visit.
Again, this is our halftime show brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, David Bergman Agency, Chase Miller, Nick Furch, and alongside Reggie Funk with you. Let's toss it back to Nick to take a look at the first half numbers.
Yeah, I think as we look at it here, I think one of the big stories throughout this first half has been the play of the Fury brothers, but especially the younger brother, Cole Fury. Him and Michael Hoisted tied for the team high, also game high with 8 points, joining Jason Schlenker on the other side with 8 points. But Jace Fury also with 7 points, being able to knock down a triple. Michael Hoisted, the only other 3-point made for the Bulldogs. Now, as for the Barnes County North Bison, Jason Schlenker with 8 points and James Jewett with 5. He was sat much of that second quarter and much of just that first half in general, picking up 2 quick fouls. But the play of other guys such as Parker Amon able to get 4, Zayden Remick also with 4 points, at least able to help contribute and keep them in this. But biggest thing that I noticed there in that first half, and kind of mentioned it here right before, right when we came out of the break, was just the way that the pace of play changed once Sargent County got into that foul trouble, and Barnes County North did a great job of converting their free throws, doing a good job of, doing what they can to take advantage of some of the errors on Sargent County's side, which is something that they did a really good job of doing back in that first quarter, was capitalizing off of the Bison's mistakes.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here as we get you ready for the second half of play. As Nick alluded to, 8 points for Fury and Hoisted, and then for Barnes County North are now 8 skate and donate. That's the way to go, with Schlenker with 8 points as well. Again, that does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance with David Bergman Agency. Contact Farmers Union Insurance today, Foreman and Oaks locations, serving that and beyond. And also, again, a really nice performance from Oaks, from Maple River, and alongside Hankinson as they wait to see who's going to join them in the semifinals. Will it be the Bison or will it be the Bulldogs? We'll find out next here at NDSCS.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
And that does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance with David Bergman Agency. Nick, biggest thing would be what for the second half of play from a Bison or from a Bulldog perspective?
From a Bulldog perspective, quit fouling, right? And from a Bison perspective, keep trying to draw those fouls, right? The pace of play and the way that Sargent County was able to control much of that first half by being pests, being able to just get them all out of sorts. But as soon as fouls and free throws turn into, that's kind of what the second quarter turned into. As soon as that happened, advantage Barnes County North. So playing fast, playing kind of reckless is really the recipe for success for Sargent County. Hopefully they're able to get back to that if you're a Bulldogs fan.
Bulldogs will see it here. Nearly a turnover. It's still loose. Jewett, if he picks up a foul, would be his third. Fury will see it in the front court now as this one will go to the left baseline to Cole. Gives this one up top to Logan. Both top of the key. Here goes Jace Fury. Three-pointer short. Rebound tipped down the hands of Barnes County North with Remick. Remick, Amon, Jewett, Kobernick, and alongside Schlenker, the original starting five. Little zone pressure defense. Mund has to be smart with those two fouls as well. Kobernick, right wing, three-pointer short. This one will be loose on the inside, and Parker Amon rips it away. Here goes Schlenker at the top of the key, and here comes Fury with the basketball. Cole Fury to the paint, off the window. Can't get a rebound here for Schlenker.
Yeah, that's when you got to convert if you're Cole Fury. I mean, I know it's early here in this second half, but that's the one you got to get.
A nice turnaround jumper by Parker Amon. Rebound for Robert Munt. So a couple good looks for both teams early on here in this quarter that go awry as the Bulldogs will handle it now with Fury to the right-handed side of Jace. Jace Fury able to spin as he does. Ball gets deflected out of bounds here for Jason Schlenker. And with 6:47 left here in the third quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Bulldogs will inbound the rock.
Jace Fury and Jason Schlenker, both juniors. It's going to be fun to see these guys still have another year to compete against one another.
Robert Munn gives this one now to Fury as they work it left-hand side. Here goes Jace back to the top of the key to Robert, to a cutting teammate here with Bope. Bope off the window, off the mark. No, look at Robert, though. Grab the ball and put it in for two. Robert Munn with the putback.
Yeah, Robert Munn, just a player that, coming into this year, Coach Weber didn't really know what to expect, and he has played himself into being, one of the top three guys for Coach Weber on this team.
Ball will go on the interior here for the Bison. Ball on the near sideline. Block shot here for Fury. Parker Amon comes up with it, but Mund will pick up his third foul. Robert Mund, that's a large foul because we were talking about some post players who are in foul trouble. We got Peterson already with three for the Bulldogs. Three now for Mund here, Nick, with 6:07 left in the quarter.
The one positive, if you're Coach Weber, is you have options. You've been able to play 8-9 deep throughout the season, so you at least have options.
And you built yourself an 8-point lead on top of it. Schlenker wants to cut into that three-pointer off the side of the backboard, but right to Parker Amon for two. Parker Amon, 6 points, 5 rebounds now here for the Bison.
Already outperforming what he had back in January over in North Sargent. He had only 4 points in that game. That was a big story. They were also missing Jewett in that game. So for him to be able to contribute, get 6 points here, This could be big here as we start to get to the midway point of quarter number 3.
Ball will go right-hand side. Schlenker, jumper from the baseline, up and in. Jason Schlenker starting to feel it, double digits. He's got 10, and it's down to a 4-point deficit here with 5:30 left in the third quarter as Barnes County North will stand that man pressure defense. Trainer uses up the dribble, now to Fury. Jace taking the dribble. From the screen, pick and pop to his younger brother here in Cole. Cole Fury goes behind the back. Cole Fury inside the paint. Little step through off the mark. Parker Amon gets the loose ball. Outlet now to Remick.
Yeah, second good opportunity there for Cole Fury down low, just unable to convert.
Open, Schlenker 3, no. Rebound comes to Amon. High-low game to Jewett. Jewett from the right block, partially deflected, stays with it, and James Jewett now has 7 and a timeout for Ryan Weber. The Bison on a run as they're back within 2 midway through the third.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Don't leave anything to chance with your home's heating system this winter. Trust Bears Home Solutions to keep your home's heating system running at maximum efficiency. From installation and maintenance to 24/7 emergency service, our team of friendly professionals are equipped to handle any heating equipment in your home. Rated the Red River Valley's top home HVAC and plumbing company. Bears Home Solutions. You need a bear in there.
Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors who are allowing you to bring us high school athletics. And Jewett able to run over Fury, and that'll be James with his third. So we were just talking about Robert Munn picking up his third, but James Jewett trying to get through the screen will pick up his third. And we saw when he went out, that's when the Bulldogs went on their run back in the latter part of the first quarter, early part of the second here, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I mean, that was something that we talked about of, what happens if Jewett picks up an early one here, and I guess we'll have to see what ends up happening here.
Jace Fury bounce pass now to Logan Bopa. It's a little 6-0 run for the Bison. Parker Amon got his hand on the basketball. Turnover here on the Bulldogs. That's a couple here in the last 60 seconds on Sargent County. Kobernick here at the top of the key, leaves it near side. High-low game, the high going to Schlenker. Block shot by Bope as the Bulldogs will come up with it here with Trainer. But there's a steal. Remick to the paint, off the mark. No, Schlenker then gets fouled as he hits the deck hard, and Schlenker heads the line to shoot 2. Foul will come across here on Sargent County. The Bulldogs will pick up their second, and another that'll pick up his third in Trainer. 2 free throws here for Schlenker, who took a hard tumble on the floor here. He's 4 of 6 from the stripe.
Yeah, Schlenker, tough kid, man. He's been playing really well here through 2.5 quarters. Good to see not only him get up, but then be able to knock down a free throw like that. He's going to be huge here as this game progresses on. Is just the ability to take over, as we've kind of seen. It seems like he's got a different look in his eye, a different approach here in this third quarter.
Schlenker's got another made free throw here. He's got 11. As you'll see some substitutions into the game. This to try to tie things up here for Barnes County North. It was last tied at 8 apiece. This one will be off the mark. Rebound comes down here to Hoisted. So Hoisted also with him on the floor. Tristan Peterson, pair of Furies, and here goes Trainer. Trainer at the left wing gives it back up top to Peterson. Peterson looking for the back cut. Nothing there now to Jace. Jace Fury here on the baseline, right short corner. Wrap around pass. Peterson extra fine. Here goes Fury. A floater off the backboard. Can't go on the way here for Cole. And then the foul here for Cole Fury. He'll pick up his second. Barnes County North all of a sudden looks up with 3:54 left to play in the third. The Bison, if you get another foul here on the Bulldogs, well, 2, you'll be in the free throw advantage just like you were in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I think the one thing you're seeing, as we talked about, how can you play a full 32 minutes? And we expected this was going to be a game that was going to come down to that. And Sargent County has played a solid maybe 14, 13 minutes there. And since then, Barnes County's been doing a really good job of trying to compete and trying to continue to push the issue here against the Bulldogs.
Hoista picks up the foul. That'll be his second, team's fourth. Barnes County North will head to the free throw line here with the free throw attempts on the way yet again for Schlenker. Schlenker 11 points, and the free throw line a ton. This might as well I'll bring out the grill, bring out the little camp rider, just bring out the sleeping bag, just hang out and hang at the free throw line. He's already, this will be his 10th free throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good weather outside. Might as well set up camp somewhere.
Bison looking to take a lead since the first quarter, and they do. BCN has outscored Sargent County here to begin the half 9-2 in the opening 4 minutes and now 20-plus seconds. Ball goes right-handed side. With it is Trainer on the interior. This one goes. Double team comes. Olsen lost it. Kick out left-handed side. 3 for Jace. Three-pointer swirls out. Rebound for Parker Amon. Bison get a one and done here. Now a chance to add to their lead currently here for BCN. Schwer will handle it at the left wing. Gives it back now to Piotz. They reverse it right-handed side. That'll go to Remick. Remick with the bounce pass up top to Schlenker. Shot clock to 18 seconds as Schlenker resets. Schlenker with a left-handed dribble. Schlenker with a couple of dribbles now to the top of the key. Fury on the guard. Near sideline here to Piotz. Piotz gives it back up top. 5 seconds now to Schlenker on the baseline. Schlenker's going to drive inside the paint off the mark. No good. Schlenker stays with it. Block shot here for Trainer.
There we go. Good job not fouling there. Good job, making them finish that possession.
Fury left to right cross. Jace bounce pass inside, nothing. Right wing as this one goes to Hoisted. Hoisted looking for Olsen. Barnes County North collapses defensively. Back to Hoisted here at the wing. Hoisted with the jumper from the baseline up and in.
Much needed bucket there for Sargent County. We saw it in that Tri-State game. They had a single-digit scoring quarter.
As you'll see, Trainer going to the free throw line as Schwer will pick up the foul. James will pick up his second, team's first on the way here for BCN of the quarter in 2 free throw attempts here for Trainer, who's 1 of 2 from the line.
We saw that single-digit quarter for Tri-State against Hankinson earlier. Wyoming Lidger, but something that they faced quite a bit in Maple River. I think 2 or 3 of those 4 quarters they had single digits. So for Sargent County, if you want to be able to win, if you want to be able to pull off an upset here in the opening round, you've got to be able to find ways to get buckets here, get points here in the final 2.5.
Free throw opportunity number 2 here for Trainer is good. Trainer able to hit that one. Splits the pair. 5 points in the quarter now for Sargent County. This one nearly off the shoe. Olsen trying to get a steal. Barnes County North has 2 seconds to get it across before it's a 10-second violation. And he get the timeout or no? No timeout is because Dawson Schmidt had to burn a couple of them early in the first quarter of play, so you don't want to necessarily use another one here, Nick, late in the game, and that'll be a turnover here on BCN.
Yeah, especially in a game that, as we mentioned, you were expecting, especially the way it's been played, expecting it to go down to the wire. So, you want to be able to at least have the opportunity to have those in the fourth quarter, and you can see that Coach Schmidt had kind of mentioned to his team or kind of motioned to his team, hey, we got to make sure that we're paying attention to the shot clock there. Great effort, though, by Sargent County, able to defend there in the backcourt, put the pressure on. Now, just unfortunately unable to capitalize off of that turnover.
Schwer will see this. Another foul by the Bulldogs. Again, the Bison would head to the free throw line, trailing it by 2 with 1:50 left to play here in the third. Schwer to the right-handed side. BCN will see it now to Grady Barkley. Back to Schwer. Schwer with a jab step. Gives it to Schlenker. Ball is kicked for a moment. It's on the deck. This one's going to be a tie-up, and this one will make its way and stay for BCN. This one kind of has the definition of rock'em sock'em robots here in this contest. 35-33, like a roller derby. Make sure you bring your shoulder pads, elbow pads, and everything else.
Right, your district teams might look a little bit different, but it's still the district tournament. And you know that it's going to be, grinded out, pounded out kind of game. And so far through almost 3 full quarters, that's what this one's been.
Parker Letmeyer will come into the game now for BCN. They'll reset the shot clock to 35 seconds. Ball on the inbound. Left pocket 3 for Schlenker. Yes, sir.
Yeah, not the kid you want to lose.
Schlenker with the triple. 8 points in the quarter, 16 in the game. He averages 16 per contest. Right wing, Jace Fury. Fury will handle it right of the key. Answer 3 for Trainer goes long. Rebound for Fury. Nice backdoor cut for 2 on the way for Tristan Peterson.
Yeah, great job there by Fury, able to get that offensive rebound and find a cutting Peterson.
As Hoysta gives the pass to Olsen. Hoysta trying to avoid a charge. That shot's missed. Schwer will come up with it. Now it goes in the front court. That'll go to Barkley. Barkley left and inside to Schlenker. Schlenker's done most of the scoring here for the Bison in this third quarter. Three-pointer's going to be long. Rebound for Olsen as the Bulldogs here with Trainer. Trainer will see this here for Sargent County as the Bulldogs lead it by 1. Ball will be at the top. There's a pick. Parker Lettenmeyer to the paint, off the window. Can't get it. Ball tapped out, and bodies continue to hit the floor. As we will see this be in favor of Sargent County. If you had a nickel for every time someone hit the floor tonight, we'd be rich. I mean, there's bodies just everywhere flying.
It doesn't matter what the cost of eggs are right now. I think we'd still be able to get a carton.
As we'll see, Sargent County potentially can take the final shot of the quarter. Until if you win this game going to Monday, you know you don't have to win, where if you lose, the season is on the line. Ball goes on the interior. Nice pass. Block shot on the way after Andrew Yago was newly inserted. Again, Robert Munn on the bench with 3 fouls. Got 3 fouls for James Jewett. Interesting to see what happens once we get to the fourth quarter with some 2 valuable chess pieces with some fouls. Fury left-handed side as this one goes to Trainer. Trainer gives it back to left wing to Yago. Yago bounce pass inside Olsen, finds it Hoisted. Jumper from 8 feet for Hoisted long. Rebound Olsen, block shot Schlenker. It's still loose underneath, and then there's a foul as Parker Amund's going to hit the deck hard. As the foul will be assessed here on Sargent County. Olsen with his second. Tough one with 5.9 seconds to play because Parker Amund will shoot 2 free throws with the bonus with a chance to tie or take the lead here for the Bison.
And it looks like he hurt the knee that doesn't have the brace on it, so hopefully that was just making hard contact with the floor and nothing more egregious than that.
Free throw opportunity here for BCN to try to tie again for Parker. At least on the first. Bend to the knee, right-handed toss, Amund, that'll go long. As you'll see a substitution in the game here for BCN with Dylan Piatz and also Zayden Remick able to return. Can the Bison catch a good 1 point at least? Can you get like a bonus point? Well, from the Bulldogs, can you dodge a break here if Parker somehow misses both? Free throw attempt number 2 here for Amund. Is good. 7 points. Full court pressure defense. Fury now with 5. Jace goes behind the back. Jace, top of the key. 3-pointer off the backboard. No. And that's how we'll end this third quarter of play. It's 37 up as we head to the fourth on your liveevent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game shows. We'll take a look at the final numbers, hear from a victorious player. Also, from there, we will get you ready for what Monday has in store and take a look at girls basketball state qualifiers tomorrow in Mayville. All I know, I wish I had a private jet. Ball goes left-handed side. This goes to Fury, able to spin on the baseline. There's a ball fake, finds a man. There goes Logan Pope. Shot will be off the mark. No good. Rebound for Kobernick. Kobernick up the floor. Remick on the baseline. This one will be off the side of the backboard. No. Ball underneath. Extra pass to Schlenker. Schlenker on the skip. Kobernick left-handed side. Kobernick to the baseline with the ball fake. Finds it. Schlenker. He'll rise. Shoot from the hip. 3-pointer off the lip of the rim. Rebound here for Sargent County. Ball going to get skipped now for Jace Fury. Fury finds it to Trainer. This for the lead on the way off the iron board here for Schlenker. Some good looks for both. This one goes behind the back. Remick near sideline. Kobernick open for the left wing. This one able to go. Kolbernick with his first made field goal of the game.
And what a time for that made field goal. You know, minute gone here in the fourth quarter. This is when, back in their earlier contest, this is when Barnes County North was able to, you know, pull away a victory. So how are you able to finish this game?
As you see James Trainer with a nice move. He's got 8. Back to a 1-point game. Dangerous pass, but the Bison now have numbers. It's a 3-on-1. Bounce pass. This one goes to Amon, who gets fouled and count it. Foul comes on James Trainer, his first, team's first. Parker Amon to line for a chance to get to 10 on the night.
We've seen many opportunities throughout this one where, you know, Sargent County, if they try and jump that pass to the middle, it is 2-on-1, 3-on-1, and we've seen in the second half much better job for the Bison being able to convert in those opportunities.
42-39, and Barnes County North leads it by 3 here, as they're going to make sure everything is kosher across the way on who the foul is and where it kind of goes. As again, we will see this free throw opportunity on the way. Here for Parker Amon. That one's going to be long. Rebound for Robert Mund, and a reach and foul here on Schlenker. Schlenker will pick up his first. It'll be the team's first of the quarter, as Schlenker might have got a little bit of a left wrist of Mund across the face. It was 17-11 after 1 quarter of play in favor of Sargent County, then 13-6 in the second quarter. Bulldogs still led by 6, but that 13-7 quarter able to tie things up, and now Barnes County North trying to get a steal with Schlenker. He nearly got it on the near sideline, as will stay Bulldogs basketball.
And Schlenker has just played just an all-around wonderful game, whether it's offense, defense, getting rebounds, setting teammates up. Man, he's just done a really good job here for this Bison team, really keeping them in it all evening long.
Trainer left in inside of Logan Bope. Bope will see it here in a foul on BCN. Zayden Remick will pick up the foul, his third, team second. So now you got 3 on Jewett, 3 on Remick from the Dawson Schmidt point of view here for BCN. This, quite frankly, could come down to the free throw line by the time we get done with this fourth quarter currently. And they got underway at 7:41 earlier today, just over 65 minutes old. Pick and pop here for Robert Mund. Mund left-hand inside. This one goes to Logan Bope, and back to Mund, and then there's a foul on the floor. Jewett and Parker Amon were there. We'll see who Robert Mund was wearing.
Jewett.
Jewett will pick up his fourth, and all of a sudden now it's Barnes County North that only has 1 foul to give in a quarter, Nick, before it's a bonus free throw attempt for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I think if you're Coach Weber, you got a little lucky there. I think that might have been Parker Amon who got a hand in there, but calling it on Jewett. But once again, I mean, he sat out most of that third quarter, and Barnes County North was able to take the lead. So we'll see what all transpires here as this fourth quarter carries on.
You'll see this one underneath the jump ball and the arrow with Parker Amon alongside with Michael Hoisted. The arrow will make its way towards Barnes County North. 5:55 left on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is a 42-39 advantage again for BCN. Winners got Hankinson on Monday at 7:30. It's a deflection. Schlenker comes up with it. Schlenker could easily be our Enbridge Energy player of the game the way he's played here today for BCN.
Like I said, just all around, he's been doing a great job.
Bison with the skip near sideline. That'll go to Zayden Remick. It's loose underneath. Remick, player out of control foul. Then Schlenker runs into fury here. As this one going hard to the paint, and this one with the left hand up and in, no good here for Trainer, and Schlenker will come away with it. Schlenker at the wing gives this one now to the left-hand side of Zayden Remick. Remick will handle this now to Kolbernick. Kolbernick at the left wing, able to skip it to Schwer. Back up top as they give it to the high post here for the Bison. Turnaround jumper is going to be off the mark, no good. Rebound, put back Parker Amon. No, another opportunity, can't get it, and Hoisted clears the window.
Yeah, Amon had 2 good opportunities there with Sargent County not boxing him out and just unable to convert.
As Parker Amon does a good job, though, getting back defensively to get that one batted away and comes up with a steal. Schlenker right-handed side. Kolbernick for a second three. That's long, and a foul here will be on the floor as bodies hit the floor yet again. 4:44 left to play here in the fourth. Foul will be assessed here on Sargent County. That's why Hoisted will pick up the foul, his third, team second. 5 points in the quarter for BCN, just a made field goal by Trainer. For Sargent County, that was a 2-pointer. Amon's trying to post up on the inside. Schlenker at the left wing. Schlenker will see this back at the top as they reverse it out of Schwer. Schwer able to skip it to Kolbernick. Kolbernick at the left wing gives it to Parker. Amon, high-low game to Schlenker. There comes across his Fury out of bounds, says will stay BCN basketball.
Yeah, good patience there on that on this offensive set, I should say, for the Bison. I mean, just the way that this game's been played. I mean, taking it slow, slowing it down, and really trying to milk as much of the clock as you can is not a terrible idea.
3-pointer for Remick off the inbounds. He's got 7. His second made 3, and the Bison lead it by 6. Timeout on the floor for Ryan Weber. Will break as well. 4:21 left to play in the fourth.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. BankNorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Large bucket there. Not that it's a must possession here for Sargent County, but points have been hard to come by here for the Bulldogs. Just 9 points in this second half, Nick.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got to be able to score, especially just the way that Barnes County North has been able to, effectively score the basketball, with Schlenker doing a great job of controlling pace of play, being able to turn it on when he needs to, convert when he has the chance. And for Sargent County, they've just not been able to get really good, clean looks at the bucket.
Cole Fury is going to get a little bit of a pit stop and a wraparound job here in front of the Bulldog bench as he shows the official, just to make sure that there's, again, you can't have any open cut, or a trace of blood or anything that looks red. So he's going to get wrapped up, be good to go here from the Bulldog perspective. As Sargent County looking for a quality look here. Well, if you're the Bison, you get a stop and a score, you can really put this game in a little bit of a grind. Ball to Fury on the pick and pop 3-pointer. That'll go along. Rebound tip to Kolbernick. Here's a loose ball, as this one will still be with the Bulldogs. Trainer here at the top. Trainer uses it to hoist it, gets the ball back at the left wing. Trainer ripping it through a couple of dribbles, lost it for a moment. It's on the deck. This one, it's still loose here for Fury, and then we'll see a foul for Sargent County. Trainer's going to pick up the foul, his second, team's third. So both teams will have one more foul to give before we see the bonus.
And once again, empty possession for Sargent County. And I think a big thing that I kind of noticed there is Jace Fury shot a 3, missed it. I think the last time he saw a shot go in was a made 3 that they called off for a moving screen. So it's been a long time since Jace Fury has seen a bucket as Jewett comes back in, hopefully for Coach Schmidt for the duration of this one.
Yeah, 5 points on the way for Fury. Ball goes to Kolbernick. Kolbernick now will handle it here. Schlenker gives it back to Kolbernick. Kolbernick at the elbow, drive kick. Remick open, right wing 3 on the way. This one's going to go long. Rebound, though, for Schlenker. Uses the shot fake, throws it up and in. Schlenker now with 18, and he's scored in every quarter.
Again, weak side offensive rebound, and once again, nobody boxing out for Sargent County.
Fury to Fury. Here it goes. Jason inside the paint, off the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound is loose. We're grabbed by Sargent County, and there will be a foul. A little shot fake. Parker, Amon, Schlenker were their trainer. The 5'9" senior will head to the line here for the Bulldogs.
I see Coach Weber calling for man defense on the other side for Sargent County. With 3 minutes left to go, I mean, they got to really start trying to get stops on one end and turn them into buckets on the other.
Free throw on the way here for the Bulldogs, off the mark, and Sargent County had 30 points again in the first half. Just 9 here in the second, while for Barnes County North, 23 points in the second after having 24 in the first. Both free throw attempts are missed. Rebound comes down to Jewett, as now all of a sudden a made field goal here might put this one potentially out of reach, just with how the Bulldogs are playing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, we kind of talked about it in the last game with Tri-State. I mean, when you've only scored X amount of points in the second half, if you're down by more than that, it's hard to turn it on with just 3 minutes left to go.
Bison will take the ball screen. Kobernick at the wing to the baseline, able to drive, block shot here for Fury. Fury will come away with it. Transition game. We haven't said that a lot in the second half for Sargent County. Jace Fury leaves it left and inside to Peterson. Peterson from 13, no. Rebound to Jewett, and Jewett will come away with it here for BCN.
Hasn't played much, but the minutes he has been able to put in this one, Jewett has just been Johnny on the spot for Barnes County North.
Tristan Peterson been one of those guys to maybe be an X factor for the Bulldogs. Another Fury, a Hoista, but right now it's the X factors of BCN that have came to play, like a Kobernick, a big three, a Remick, a three-pointer when he's had the opportunity. They haven't made maybe the most out of them, but they've done some. Fury gets a steal up the floor here to Trainer. Trainer off the backboard, up and in for two.
There we go, just a two-possession game now. I mean, anything can happen here. Final 2 minutes to go. If you're Sargent County, you want to try and speed this up now, put some pressure on Barnes County North.
Trainer in double digits. He's got 10. Bison here with Schlenker dribbling. Uses up that dribble to Kobernick. Kobernick will see it here at the top of the key as they give it right-handed side. Schlenker looking for it on the back cut. This one nearly a double dribble. Kobernick sees it here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. As you can see, Ryan Weber saying pick up the pressure defense here. Ball goes to Schlenker. Schlenker dribble, pull back three in front of the bench. That'll go short off the iron. Rebound to Parker Amon. Spin inside the paint. That'll go short. Rebound to Hoisted. And the Bulldogs here, if they can get up and go, they can have some numbers on a trail. Fury makes his way to the block. Fury able to spin. Step through off the window. Good move. Just can't find the bottom of the cylinder. And a foul here on Sargent County. They're last to give.
Yeah, that's the one that Fury's got to get.
Fury will pick up the foul. That'll be the fourth. And now all of a sudden, you don't have to play the foul game yet for Sargent County, but this is probably the last possession where you can go straight up with it. Schlenker will see this here in the front court now as he's able to do it. And there's a foul. As you'll see, James Trainer picking up his third, team's fifth. Schlenker at the free throw line here tonight, 7 of 10 from the stripe. Sargent County has seen Barnes County North shoot 19 free throws. They made 13 of them. Well, for Sargent County, they're 3 of 7 from the line in their own right. 2 big free throws here for Schlenker and Barnes County North. Missing the first, still a 2-possession game.
Yep, I mean, if you're Schlenker, you hit this one, you feel much more comfortable regardless of how Sargent County wants to play this final 68 seconds.
Free throw attempt number 2 here. Schlenker gets this one up and in, now with 19.
That big free throw there.
48-41 as we're nearing 60 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Sargent County with Trainer, right wing three-pointer. That'll go off. Rebound save for Fury. Nope, he was on the baseline. As Sargent County is going to have to pick up full court pressure defense. The next jump ball does favor Sargent County, so if you get in a trapping situation, you don't have to foul.
Yeah, you do still have a chance to, just try and trap, try and get a steal. I mean, burn a little bit of time. I mean, this is probably the person you'd like to foul, if anything.
Jewett to Parker Amon. Amon with the jam! That might be the exclamation point. Amon now with 11. It's up to a 9-point lead for the Bison. Right wing for the Bulldogs, crossing over right to left. Trainer leaves it back up top. Fury, this will be before the shot on the floor, but free throws upcoming regardless here for Fury as he will head to the line to shoot 2 with the bonus free throws. So you'll see 2 free throws upcoming here for Cole Fury, the freshman guard with 8 points in the game. Foul will be assessed on Kobernick, his first, team's 5th. Free throw attempt is up and in here for Cole.
He said he has 8 points. That was all in that first half, and really, since then, just haven't really seen much of the Cole Fury show here in the second half.
Yago returns. Parker Amon will check out. Schwer will check in. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Cole. Trying to get to double digits, but more importantly, get into that deficit. This works, though. You miss. Get the offensive board. Another timeout here for Ryan Weber to save the possession here for Andrew Yago. We'll break as well. Bulldogs with the ball down by 8 late in the fourth.
One Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back in the Blickery. After the timeout, Bulldogs will see it here. Fury from the left wing. This one goes long. A rebound here on the inside by Fury. That is Cole. It's still loose underneath. James Jewett comes away with it now to Schlenker. Schlenker will see it here, and there's a foul for Sargent County. Bulldogs had their chances. There's no doubt about it. Here for Sargent County. They led by 6 after one quarter, led by 6 after the first half, tied at 37 apiece in the third quarter. Bulldogs with 2 field goals here in the fourth, while Barnes County North has 5, including 2 3-pointers. Those 3-pointers, one by Kobernick, one by Remick, kind of some role players that have extended this game, and Schlenker just goes to the line and goes to the line some more.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, we've talked a lot about Schlenker all evening, but for this Barnes County team, you know, most likely going on to play Hankinson here, you know, it's going to be those role players. It's going to be those other guys that are going to have to play well and convert some of these opportunities.
Free throw is missed on both, so still it's an 8-point game right now. Bulldogs just need a bucket. This one goes out of play. Last touch by Jace Fury as he was going on Parker Amon. Amon went straight up. 18.4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kobernick and Schwer will check in here for BCN. Barnes County North looking to get to 15-5 on the season. The loss for Sargent County would drop them to 6-14. Sargent County would have a date with Tri-State in the consolation semifinals. Ball gets inbounded. Remick able to see it here. Backcourt to Schwer. Schwer throwing it up to Schlenker. Sargent County, when Ryan Reber says don't foul with where the scoring time is, as BCN, the number 3 seed's going to advance. It's been all chalk today here inside the Blickery as the 1 through 4 seeds will be making their way to these semifinals. 5 points in the quarter for Sargent County, while you had 13 in the quarter on the way for Barnes County North. Again, your final here inside the Blickery. 50-42 post-game show coming up next here on your LiveEvent.com.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
Crossroads Electric is committed to providing solutions for every customer. They know that each customer is different, which is why all of their services can be easily customized. Whether it is heating, ventilating, or air conditioning, let the team at Crossroads Electric take care of you from residential, commercial, or ag electric work. With offices in Milner and Lisbon, Crossroads Electric serves Sargent, Ransom, Richwood, Dickey, and Lemoore counties. Call Crossroads Electric today for your professional-grade low-level coal monitor at 701-427-4328.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
As we come back here inside the Blake Reed, joining us now is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here for the Barnes County North Bison. That is Jason Schlenker, able to score in every quarter here. Jason, congratulations, first things first, on heading to the semifinals. What did you see from your club here to earn a gritty victory here inside the Blake Reed?
Yeah, we saw a lot of energy from the team. We were down at half. We knew we had to come out strong third quarter. We've been struggling with that most of the season, but we came out, got it even and going into the fourth, and we just extended the lead from there.
19 points, 8 rebounds in the game. What did Parker Amon do? 11 points, 13 boards on 5 of 9 shooting, especially with James Jewett picking up some fouls early in this contest.
Yeah, I love having those big guys down there. They do a lot of rebounding for us, get a lot of boards, and they get those putbacks that just roll to the rim. They're able to grab them and go back up.
As you get ready for the semifinals, biggest thing that you're able to play in this particular venue, play on a college court, what's the one thing you hope to carry over from this one going up against a Hankinson Pirate team coming up here on Monday night?
Yeah, we can't get down against the Pirates. They're a good team, and we know we got to stay with them the whole time. And we just got to bring the energy tomorrow and just go out there and win it.
You get the weekend to get ready. A couple of big threes, 2 in the fourth quarter, coming by Miko. Another one came by Zayden. When you can get guys like that with their opportunities to make those shots, how does that just help the team, especially in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it gets a lot of momentum for us. Like when they hit those big threes, we just want to come back down on defense, get a stop, and go get another bucket.
Hey, Jason, congratulations on the win. We'll let you go celebrate, and we'll see you Monday night.
All right, thank you.
Jason Schlenker with us here on our post-game show. That interview brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That, again, is Enbridge.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, take a look at the final numbers. That is next here inside the Blake Reed.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As we get to our Agassi Precision Egg Play the Contest, Chase Miller, Nick Furch with you here, alongside with Reggie Funk. As Nick, when you take a look at the numbers here, obviously the fourth quarter, 13-5 fourth, that could be your play of the contest. Could it be potentially the Barnes County North Bison here just on the rebounds, the plus 9 in this game, a little bit more in the second half? Where do you kind of start with this one for our Agassi Precision Egg Play of the Contest?
I think when you talk about just the overall play of the game and just the way that this Barnes County North team was able to come down from double digits in that second quarter, the biggest catalyst for it was the way that they were able to shoot from the free throw line, and a little bit less there in the second half, but still 8 for 12 in the first half, and that was a really big thing to able to keep the game close, keep it manageable there in that first half, and then from there, just the defensive effort. Absolutely, either of those, free throw shooting or just the defensive effort, could be your precision egg play of the game.
Again, your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Final numbers go like this. Bison shoot 31% from the floor, 16 of 51, 5 of 20 from 3, and 13 of 23 from the free throw line. 45 rebounds, 6 assists to 17 turnovers. While for Sargent County, they shoot 32% from the floor, 18 of 56. They were 2 of 13 from the three-point line and 4 of 11 from the stripe. 36 rebounds, 7 assists to 15 turnovers here for Sargent County. Take a look at the individual numbers. BCN led by the 19 points of Jason Schlenker and 8 rebounds here for Schlenker. 11 points, 13 boards, and a dunk for Parker Amon. He had 7 points for Remick with 4 boards, 7 points for James Jewett with 9 rebounds and 18 minutes to play. That's efficient with considering some of his foul trouble. 3 points for Kobernick, 3 points for Schwer on the way for BCN. Well, for the Sargent County Bulldogs, they were led by the 10 points here of Michael Hoisted with 5 rebounds. 9 points here for Cole Fury with 2 boards as well. Had 8.7 boards for Trainer, 7 points on the way, 6 rebounds for Jace Fury. 4 points for Tristan Peterson, 2 for Logan Bope, 2 points here for Robert Munn with 5 boards. Again, 10 points on the way for Hoisted and 9 points for Cole Fury here in this contest. So as we take a look at what's to come after this one, 50-42 for BCN. The Bison will match up with Hankinson on the way, while Sargent County has Tri-State. You have Richland, Weimar Lidgewood at 3 o'clock on Monday in our first consolation semifinal. Tri-State, Sargent County at 4:30. Oaks, Maple River at 6. Then Hankinson, BCN at 7:30 for our last semifinal. Nick, before we put a do on this one, biggest thoughts on the two games that you saw here today? Hankinson, Tri-State, BCN, Sargent County would be what for those teams as we get ready for some Monday basketball for day 2 here at the Blickery?
Man, I'm excited for that Hankinson and Barnes County game on Monday night. That's gonna be a fun one. I mean, just the way that your junior guards and Schlinker and Rashawn Earl, I think that matchup's gonna be fun. But also, I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how the low post kind of game where you have Amon and Jewett against really Andrew Jean is kind of the only true post for Hankinson. So, as much as the play of the guards is going to be a big story, I think the game might come down to how well are both teams able to convert down low in the paint.
Thank you very much, Nick, for your time. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you coming up here later coming up next week.
Absolutely.
That again is Nick Furch on behalf of Reggie Funk. I'm Chase Miller. Repeating today's finals: Oaks 59-44 over Richland, Maple River 44-32 over Weimar Lidgewood, Hankinson tops Tri-State 63-44, and BCN defeats Sargent County 50-42. Make sure you patronize our sponsors. Thanks for tuning in to District 1 coverage. Join us coming up on Saturday, tomorrow at 1 o'clock for 4 state qualifiers up in Mayville. Back here on Monday for 4 district qualifiers or district games coming up with the consolation semis and the semifinals as well. Go to yourliveevent.com for more games coming up here as we get into the month of March. Good night from Wapaton.